Hello, trading is closed on August 6, 2014, and I'm Jeffrey Tennant. Yesterday's mejt target was 1927.88. Today's high was 1927.91. That satisfies the target. We don't always have to hit the mejt target on the nose the way we did today and the way we did yesterday, but it happens often enough. I made some other calls, not based on the system, and I'm going to go back over those in just a minute. The software early on said that lower prices would print, and this rally was a false move, as the Fs show. Gives us a target of 1917.19 for tomorrow. It's really only 3 points away from today's close. And let's not make any trades based on that until we discuss some other things. During the day, the white dot identified the target being hit. The solid line, rather thick line, indicates the target. A new target was hit during the day. It said this move was a false move and that this thick line would print again, which it did. All this illustrates that mejt targets really represent support and resistance levels. They can be good entry points, but they don't really have to be. The system gives support and resistance, not really entries and exits specifically. Well, we had a pattern today which usually rallies into the close. It didn't. I view that as a negative unless we have a gap at tomorrow's open which overtakes today's high, or if we overtake today's high early in the trade. We also had a very rare signal, which I describe in the book, called an AM+3 buy signal. It also typically rallies into the close, and it's negative that it did not. If we were to gap over today's high tomorrow or trade over it early in trade, all would be forgiven. Here was an important trend line we showed yesterday. We went under it and immediately reversed it. As far as I'm concerned, when you break out to new lows, break under a significant trend line, and reverse it immediately and hold the reversal, that move doesn't really count. It actually can be a positive sign. If you ignore that move, you can see that the late consolidation is just playing Fibonacci ping pong between the 61.8 and 38.2 levels of this move. That's another reason why I think this is the low that counts and not this one. All in all, if all the positive indicators I discussed yesterday and said would print in a day or two, not based on the mejt system, if those things work, we really should have a gap over today's high or take it out pretty early in the day's trade. That conflicts with the 1917.19 mejt target, and for that reason I think the open tomorrow is going to be very interesting to see who wins. That's today's call.